if this picture looks familiar, it should. That's Cy Young. That's an original photo, but that's the photo also on his T205 card, and the guy that has this here is Adam Cohen, and they're kind of a new business here, Joshua Tree Auctions out of Palm Springs, California. They specialize in vintage baseball memorabilia. This is your first big shot here at the National, right?
It is. It's our first time we have a table here. We've been here in the past just as, I guess, tourists, but here we are actually as buyers and sellers.
And you specialize in the vintage stuff, and that's a perfect example right there. Just a photo that crosses into the baseball card world.
Right. We like to focus on things that are unique, that have broad appeal, and things that are quality. So a lot of our stuff is mainly high-end autographs, unique photographs, memorabilia. So we do some high-end baseball cards as well.
And let's talk about another photo you got here, and this is Babe Ruth the day after his wedding, right?
Yeah, it's about a week after his wedding. As you can see, he's very happy with Mrs. Ruth, and then his mother-in-law.
There, yeah.
So if there ever was a time for that joke to make sense, I think we can all understand that.
And it's a PSA authenticated Type 1 photo. Real quick, just tell me what a Type 1 photo is.
A Type 1 photo is a photo that's developed from the original negative within 2 years. And so we try to get those photos as much as possible because they're more higher in demand, they're rarer, and there seems to be more of a crisp image with it.
And a little bit of baseball history here in this Jimmy Fox autograph piece, and it's really unique. Fox autographs are tough to find anyway, but it says Philadelphia Athletics World Champions 1929 and 1930, I hope. So this is obviously signed right as he's dated there, October 2nd, 1930. He's looking ahead, so that's kind of a unique little piece.
That's a unique piece because this is after the second game of that World Series, and at that point the Athletics are up 2-0. Now after that game they lose 2 in a row. So at this point you're wondering if they're going to win, and eventually they do take the series in 6 games. But here's a nice prophetic image, autograph, something a little bit different you don't see too often.
Same type of era, I guess, right here in this Dizzy Dean letter that you've got here. This is from the minor league days, though, 1931.
Yeah, with the Houston Buffaloes, and it's signed J.H. Dean, which is a nice variation. You don't see that too often. And the letter, in terms of its content, talks about some disciplinary action that Dean has to face and an apology to the president of the organization. And you also notice that Branch Rickey is the vice president on the letter.
And then we've got a really unique piece here that you got Mo Berg, signed Morris Berg, of course, who was not a terrific baseball player, but played a big role in our history.
Right, and I think most collectors know about Mo Berg as the spy working for the U.S., but what's also interesting here is that this ticket to the Nuremberg trials is for a session that deals exclusively with the attempted extermination of the Jewish people. So it's kind of very, I say, symbolic and stoic, this unique piece.
All right, so the auctions, you're getting business started here, and this is an important part of doing that, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's meeting people, letting people see what you have, and I think it's important to see that we do private sales, and eventually we'll have our own auctions.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.